On this building site in Dakar, 2 new apartment complexes are being constructed. It's a prime location for the emerging middle classes of Senegal, and a perfect symbol of a new player in investment in West Africa, Islamic finance. And it's thanks to the Islamic Bank of Senegal and the ICD, the Islamic Corporation for Development of the Private Sector, that property developer Senegindia was able to set up this real estate operation.
The
bank has done a lot to promote Senegindia. Initially, we started a project here at the Almadis, with 2 blocks with 54 apartments, clubhouses, and 6 villas.
Then there were 2 ventures in agriculture, which is Senegindia's second largest portfolio. This was followed by the latest 2.1 billion CFA francs building project. Adding to the challenge was the fact Senegindia is a young company, only founded in 2008. For the traditional banking sector, it would be a risk. But Islamic finance proved much more flexible.
All the meetings with the bank led to positive results in record time. For the 4-year loans, we were able to settle up in less than 2 years, at least for the first 2 or 3 projects.
This win-win partnership is based on a form of financing particularly well-suited for companies in need of support. Tamwil Africa acts as one of the ICD relay facilities, helping it carry out its role of lender.
C'est une finance inclusive.
It's an inclusive form of finance which takes into account the customer's needs, their constraints, and that considers the customer as a joint partner.
Qui considère le client comme un partenaire. Voilà. Nos interventions sont également adossées.
Our interventions are also based on well-identified assets.
Il ne s'agit pas de remettre un capital.
It's not just a matter of leaving capital to a third partner and letting him act as he pleases.
Et de le laisser gérer à sa guise. Donc nous sommes dans un partenariat qui prévoit
So we are in a partnership where, if there are losses, we absorb part of those losses if the partner has not managed it safely.
What is different about the bank's offer is its dual purpose of financing both the private sector and the state.
We are a retail bank certainly that's also a bit corporate, but our major clients are business, individuals, NGOs, institutions, and also it's the state.
In fact, in 2014, the government of Senegal issued a 100 billion CFA francs sukuk, or sovereign Islamic bond, on the Wemoa market with the assistance of the IDB group. It proved a success, as 2 years later the bonds have been heavily subscribed. According to the ratings agencies, Gulf investors are very interested in the potential of Senegalese growth.
These are highly liquid countries, very rich, with many financial institutions based in these countries, and many will only agree to buy Islamic finance products, such as the sukuks.
A key advantage offered by the issue is that Dakar can raise funds in local currency, therefore making it less expensive.
In 2013, Senegal had launched a bond loan which had cost more than 8%, which is a lot for a country like this. When issuing in its own currency, the CFA franc, it borrows at a rate of 5%, sometimes less. Hence the interest to issue in local currency, and the suku meant access to local investors, accepting homegrown loans in local currency, but in the form of Islamic financing.
In this phase, for the leaders of the ICD, West African regional integration within Wemoa and partnership with governments play a key role.
The experience of Senegal was organized around the regulatory arrangements in force at the level of the Union, and this has also helped to export the experience to other countries, such as the Ivory Coast and other countries that are currently in the pipeline.
Of course, Senegal is a hub, is a regional hub, and through supporting Islamic finance, it will also help other countries, neighboring countries, to expand the provision of Islamic finance in their countries as well.
And individuals, not just governments, are also attracted by the offer of alternative investments. The Islamic Bank of Senegal, which only had 4 outlets in the country in 2009, now has 24, and it aims to become a major player in the banking world in the sub-region.
We are currently in Senegal, Mauritania, Guinea, and Niger. And for some time now, other banks that were not under Islamic finance laws can now apply to seek approval for Islamic finance activities. We call it a window on Islamic banking because it has been tried and tested.
Support and a reasonable return on investment are emerging as the 2 key benefits of the development of Islamic finance in Senegal and in neighboring countries. New Sukuk bonds are expected to meet the growing demand. And the latest was an issue on the 20th of June 2016 to raise 150 billion CFA francs to finance infrastructures.